Hi everybody, Dr. Susan here. Hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to send you a quick video out today on one test that we do in the office quite often, and it's a food sensitivity test. I did a Facebook Live last week. I don't know if you've seen it, where I alluded to what we look at in blood markers to see if this test is required in you before we order additional testing. But I just want to go over it more with you to see if maybe you're suffering from some symptoms or some issues, some health issues that could be food sensitivity related. I just want to tell you real quick the difference between food sensitivity testing and the allergy testing you get done in the medical world. This is not testing food allergies. So this is not testing, let's say that you're allergic to peanuts and you'll have an anaphylactic shock and you'll have to have an EpiPen and you'll stop breathing. That's not what this is testing. This is testing food sensitivities, which is causing your immune system to react. It's the delayed onset portion of your immune system. So you can't really trace the foods because it can happen in 24 hours, 48 hours, or sometimes 72 hours. So it's very hard to pinpoint down the foods that are causing the issues. Some of the symptoms that are felt that I've helped people with is migraine headaches. So migraine headaches are 95% it's a food sensitivity that's causing the migraine headache, or the inflammation in your body that's causing the migraine headache. So migraine headaches are a huge one. ADD, ADHD is another huge one. That your immune system is reacting to a food. Eczema or psoriasis many times is a food. So with any type of skin condition, it's a mirror reflection of your gut. So if you're suffering from eczema or psoriasis, there's something going on in your gut. So this is where we would, would check, we would see it on the functional blood chemistry analysis, but then if more testing needed to be done, if we see that you have gastric inflammation or your GI function is off, or we see the markers in your blood that I described in the Facebook video I did, that would lead us to do the food sensitivity testing. So we never do it straight away, but it might be indicated that you absolutely need it. So you don't always experience physical pain or symptoms. So many times people eat things like milk is a good example, and they have physical symptoms. They will have an upset stomach or nausea or diarrhea or something from a food that they eat. So what I'm talking about are silent food sensitivities that are affecting your immune system. It's making your immune system react. So you want to be aware of them. So this was the beginnings of my autoimmunity. I didn't know what foods my body was sensitive to, and I was just eating them. One of them was gluten. But it can be things, let me say, it's not always gluten or dairy. Those are two big ones for me, but it can be garlic, it could be an apple, it could be a banana, an avocado, all healthy foods. You just don't know they're not right for you. So by doing this test, it can tell you which foods are right for you and which foods are not. So many times people cannot lose weight. They just get stuck. They've lost several pounds, but they can't lose any more. So those food sensitivities are causing systemic inflammation in your body. So you hear about inflammation all the time in the world. It's the leading cause. 7 out of 10 of the leading causes of death in America are caused by inflammation. So you want to be sure the inflammation in your body is under control. It's no joke. Like, I don't think you should have any inflammation in your body. MS for me was an inflammatory illness. So once I decreased the inflammation and I stopped these reactions from happening and corrected many other interferences, the lesions in my brain were not activated anymore, and I don't suffer from symptoms. I still have MS, but I don't suffer from symptoms anymore of MS because the inflammation in my body is not there anymore. And I check my inflammation levels probably 2 or 3 times a year to be sure I don't have any hidden inflammation going on or something's not happening. But this test is a test that I do every 6 months to be sure that I'm up to date, because food sensitivities can change also. This is the last thing I want to say. Your food sensitivities can change. So if you eat a food over and over and over and over and over again, I know people get stuck in that rut, eat chicken every day, or a certain vegetable every single day, or eggs every single day, because that's what worked for them, so they just keep doing it. But the problem is you will develop a food sensitivity to those foods that you eat often. The good news is that will go away once they're eliminated. Once it's identified and eliminated, they will go away. So the food sensitivities can change, they don't stay. The other thing we find out in this test, just other things, is if you do have leaky gut. Because if you have leaky gut and your gut's in bad shape, you'll have multiple food sensitivities. So we can easily see that when we get the results of this test. And the third thing it tests is your candida levels. So candida is yeast, which is normal to the body, but many people have an overgrowth of yeast, and that causes many symptoms in itself. That's like a whole nother video, but headaches and a lot of illnesses, tired, fatigue. So if you're tired and you don't know why, and you're getting plenty of sleep, but you're still tired, you're waking up tired, you might have candida overgrowth, and we find that out in this test also. So it changes your health so much, you know, doing this simple test. It's a simple finger prick blood test. Like I say, we do it right here in the office. It's five drops of blood, 5 circles you fill up. Gives you so much information about your health. So we were really excited about it here, because I'm excited about it because it changed my health. I've been doing this test for years. And this test particularly, I actually had a food test right when I was diagnosed, and it did not come back with almost any foods. I think it came back with 2 foods, sunflower seeds, and I don't know, one other food that I really didn't even eat, so it made no sense. But I learned it was, I'm not going to mention the name of the test, but it was a very expensive test. It was a couple $1,000s for the test. It came back with almost no information, but I found out later that they were just testing for antigens, so something that was causing antigen production in my body. It's not that my immune system was reacting to the food and fully causing an immune response. So that's what we're testing here. So I found this test a couple of years ago. I've been using it ever since. I love it. I've helped hundreds of people with health problems, really based around the functional blood chemistry analysis, and this test is another one of my favorite tests. So I just want to share that to you, let you know that we have it here. And if you have any of these issues, call us or email us back, and we're happy to give you more information about getting that test done on yourself. And it's awesome for everybody, even especially kids, like just to let them know for ADHD, ADD, ADHD, even autism. I've helped all of those just kind of resolve and give the child a better life and the parents a better life, because many symptoms get calmed down when the foods are removed that are hurting them. All right, so I hope you have a great day. I'm trying not to make this go too long, but I just want to give you all the information. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.